Hey everybody and welcome back to Minecraft for the Ages. Just very quickly before this episode starts, if you have viewed some of these videos or want more videos on older Minecraft, please feel free to subscribe and click the notification bar right now as it truly does help. I've been noticing that with my recent uploads, not a lot of people have been, viewing them, so please feel free and it does help a lot. Just to quickly start out with, you may notice that there are a couple not so subtle changes to the world. First of all, from the last video where I sort of announced my plans for this Infdev world, and just a reminder, we're playing on version 2010-0330 still, after all these months. I said that one of the goals that I would have to accomplish before moving on to the newer versions of Minecraft for the Ages would be to finish and build up this castle, and I'm proud to announce that I've actually done this. We can go quickly through here where I've made a little hole entrance. You can go almost all the way up. You can see the world. If I just put like a cobblestone brick right below me, we can literally climb on top of it. We can see everything else, but I sort of want to keep it like ambiguous for now, so I'll remove it. The other tower looks almost exactly the same, but I'll give you guys a tour of it anyways. The wall, which I've also set as one of the prerequisites to upgrading the versions, is also pretty much finished. We've enclosed the entire spawn encampment. I didn't need to even get and mine these trees. I flattened out the terrain a little bit more there. I put a lot of torches on the hills over there so that it lights up nicely at night. And there's a bunch of exits in either direction, which will help point us to different directions in this world as we upgrade it through the different versions of Minecraft. And quite notably, the other two tiles are finished as well, so I'll guide you guys through those as well. I'm aware that I haven't uploaded in a while, and truthfully, I was going to focus a little bit more on this world and make a lot more upgrades so that I could show you guys some like epic time lapses or stuff like that once I upload a new video. But truthfully, I haven't uploaded in so long, it might as well be a good idea to upload now. Here, it's a little bit of a lower terrain, so we can't see the rest, but I put a little bit of nice wood to give it that like elevator feel. Here I, burned some stone that I was also going to use in the structure, and I did end up using it for some of the towers, but it felt like a bit like overdoing it if I were to use it everywhere else. So there, another elevator floor level. We go out here. I set up like a bunch of stairs. I believe it was in one of the last episodes or in between them. And some may remember the storage system that I built over here. I obviously, took out a lot of resources during the time since the last video. A lot of iron ingots. I obviously got diamond tools in my inventory, which was one of my goals. Thanks to a viewer's suggestion on how to mine more efficiently in this version. But I also set up a complete opposite furnace room. And this is just a room filled with furnaces, used for smelting shit. And it's quite cool. I like it. Okay, so we'll go back to this place in the game, this version of my world. As you can see, before this, there was a lake here. You can see in some of my earliest time-lapse episodes that there used to be a lake here and a farm. I pretty much covered it all up. This wall is still here, but we'll disregard it. The farm is finished. And in the very first episode, this is my house. This is now no longer my house. I don't want this to be my house. I'd rather settle out in the castle somewhere or build a new, Infdev house, but this is pretty much just the temporary mining facility. There's not really much going on here. I haven't made many new tunnels. Obviously, there's a huge tunnel down there, and there is, a little mining facility area right here. But if we are looking for tunnels, then I'll have to take you guys to a complete separate, situation in this world, and it'll take quite a minute to walk. But since the sun is already setting on us, I thought, I'd take a minute to just observe how everything looks right now, because it does look quite cozy. So obviously everything here is lit up. I wanted everything to be full of light, not because monsters will spawn or it will help the trees grow, because neither of these things happen in this version, but because, it just looks nice. I mined out this wall, and I'll show you guys very quickly that this wall actually has 6 separate floor steps now, because I couldn't get enough diamond pickaxes to mine all the way through it. So I think I wasted like 10 diamond pickaxes and 4 diamond shovels trying to get through this. So this is the first level down here that I've mined through. This is the second level that we're currently standing on. Let's go up to the third level very quickly. This is the third level, right, of this mountain. This is the fourth level of this mountain. This is the 5th level of this mountain, and up there we have the 6th level of this mountain. Do you see how huge this mountain is? And how good of a view we have right here at the rest of the world. Look at it. Literally, the encampment, everything else. I'd say we built it quite up, I built it quite up really nicely. And obviously there, we can see the 2 separate tunnels. So I'll give you guys a quick world tour of these tunnels. since you guys haven't seen them in a month and since they're quite recent. I can't jump into the water because I'll take more damage rather than taking none, so no water bucket clutches in this version. There's actually no water buckets at all in this version. From those who may remember, I actually want to show this out real quick. Damn it, I'll just drop down here. If I put this here and I mine it, the water just stays still because there's no water mechanics programmed into the game yet. It just emits particles that were removed later in the game, along with the dead bodies that I showed in another episode, which is like sort of weird and creepy, but okay. Anyways, game very underdeveloped, but since this was only meant to be played around for a week and not 4 months in 2025, I completely get why this is. And I completely get why the game is so under-optimized that it's lagging my 2025 computer right now. I guess I'll better put on the fog, right? So this is a huge tunnel that goes all the way up to the other end of the world. I won't take you guys through it because it took me ages to mine, and I know it'll take 10 minutes to walk to the other side. But just trust me on this, guys. This is a huge tunnel that leads to another part of the world that I'll later consider for Minecraft Alpha. When we upgrade to that version, I want to make a separate spawn encampment from this one, just so we preserve this one in pristine condition, because there's really no purpose in upgrading the versions if we're just going to be adding new stuff to old buildings. Like on 2BTT, the glory of the old buildings is that they're old, and that they're made of old stuff that wasn't in the game yet. If I furnish this entire place out with end rods in a couple years, it will look just shitty, right? Here, I placed out the entire cobblestone blocks so that I know where to go and where to craft the path, although the path hasn't already been crafted. And while I was previously trying to record this episode, I actually took on the challenge of finishing that little build over there. So the torches were already lit up all across the hills, and I made a quick episode where I finished this build, which is this structure ground that we will use to build like a giant structure or totem pole or pixel art here. And I was doing this in the episode, and then the file corrupted. So just trust me that this was built and placed by me and not by Herobrine or something. There's really not that much to go off in this world, but I thought I'd make a quick update since it's undeserving that you guys should subscribe to this channel and for me not to share what is going on. I'll be a bit slower on the updates on this world now since I've got a lot of personal stuff going on in my life right now, and I have recently. But I may make other types of videos if people are interested in that, and I also be curious if people would like to see me play Minecraft Beta or Alpha mods, or even make some myself, or just progress through this world on live streams. If you guys would be interested in watching live streams, I'm going to do this over here or do them over on Twitch, and I think a lot of people would find them interesting. It'll also give me an incentive to actually work on this world since people will be watching. So I may put up Streamlabs OBS and try to do whatever I can with that, but that's only if you guys are interested. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have fun observing this little Minecraft world Infdev journey, and hopefully soon we'll be upgrading to the next version. So I'm glad you guys are excited for that. Please leave comments down below, and as I said, again, please subscribe with notifications on, as it really does help. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.